Donald Trump might be meeting with Putin as soon as next week. That is what an article from the New York Times says, and it's quite interesting. This just came out maybe all of 10 minutes ago, and just to read it off, it says, President Trump intends to meet in person with President Vladimir Putin of Russia as soon as next week, and he plans to follow up shortly afterwards with a meeting between himself, Mr. Putin, President Zelensky of Ukraine, and this is according to, quote, two people familiar with the plan. This supposedly was something that he announced to the world leaders during that phone call after he got off a phone call with Steve Witkoff, the U.S. envoy to peace negotiations with Russia. Now, the question is, where is this going to take place? How is this going to take place? Well, you guys, is Putin coming here? Is Trump going there? Is he going to go to Turkey? These are all questions we don't know. We also really don't know if Putin even knows anything about this because according to this article and everything we've read online, doesn't really seem like Putin even mentioned this. I felt like maybe this is something that the Kremlin would have put out here. And it's funny because they actually even said this here because in it says, it was not immediately clear if Mr. Putin or Mr. Zelensky had agreed on the plan Mr. Trump described. But Mr. Zelensky did say that, yes, he had a phone call with Putin, and yes, there were world leaders on this call. That being said, we're at a point to where it looks like Russia still has not agreed to anything, and we're 2 days away from that deadline in which Russia is supposed to do some kind of ceasefire. So if this is a plan that Putin said, hey, look, let's actually meet, it may be one of those instances where Putin is once again trying to buy time. And we won't know until we officially get more information about this call. I'll be sure to keep you guys updated though, so please do share my videos and follow me for more.